Hello me dears, hope you're getting on alright out there today. This video is about how I became an accent and dialect coach. And quite frankly, I never would have thought that I would have been saying those words. Especially when I think back to the times when, on occasion, I've been told to maybe rein in my accent and my dialect a bit, or the times when I was bullied because of it. So now, thanks to me keeping true to myself and to my family and my heritage and my ancestors, how they used to talk, thanks to them, I am in this position now that I can say that I'm actually using the Suffolk accent and dialect as a force for good. Now, when I first started this channel, it was done in a way that was going to be a bit of fun. It was for my friends who didn't come from around here, who sometimes didn't know some of the words that I was saying, didn't understand them, or they didn't quite understand why I'd got such a broad Suffolk accent and the dialect to go with it. And then there was my friends that I had abroad, and they especially wanted to know what I was talking about and why I spoke the way I did. So that's how my channel came about. And then it started gaining a bit of traction because being I was a proper broad... Then it started to gain a bit of traction because being I was a born and bred Suffolk girl rather than an impersonator, rather than somebody that had lived elsewhere and then come into Suffolk and was doing the regional accent and dialect, or someone who's been brought up not to speak it, or someone whose family don't speak it. Because I was a native speaker, there was people out there who started to take notice of what I was doing and was appreciating that I was a real Suffolk girl and a real Suffolk country girl as well, who lived and breathed this. This is how I talk all the time. This is how I speak, how my family speak, how I was taught to speak, all my relations. We all spoke like this, and our family goes way, way back within the farming community. We're talking hundreds and hundreds of years, and we've always spoke this way. So there were people that started watching me because they liked the history of it, or because they'd found out their ancestors come from here, or they wanted to remember how some of their family members would talk. And then it got to the point where I started hearing from those in more unusual walks of life, shall we say. So since I've been doing these Suffolk videos, even though I don't talk about it, but I now am, I have been involved with films, TV, radio, stage. I have worked with universities up and down the country. I have had my voice recorded so that it can be kept for future generations. I have worked with many, many actors within film and TV. We're talking actors from Hollywood to those that have won Oscars and BAFTAs and whatever other awards they might be been able to have received within the film and TV world. I hear from directors, screenwriters, producers and authors, audiobooks, people who are at university studying, and I've helped them to get good grades in their exams. I have helped people even on small scale stage productions. I have helped those within the Shakespearean and thespian world that have needed to learn Old Suffolk. And also within museums when they have found old manuscripts and old books and things like that. They have asked me to help come in on translating things and how to say things. it's ended up being such a broad spectrum of people that have contacted me that I never would have thought in my wildest dreams that any of this would have happened. And the same thing is said almost every time that I've been contacted. There are other so-called experts out there and other people who might be well known for impersonating a Suffolk accent, but they don't have the knowledge of those who speak it all the time, every day, the variations in way we speak, the variations in certain words, and how we have different Suffolk variations that we would only use in certain ways at certain times. In sentences, there's certain words that we would never put together. And it's the fluidity of how real, native, true-born Suffolk speakers, the fluidity of that, we have something unique over impersonators or historians that do not speak at full time and have not got the wealth of the full grasp of our accent and dialect and our way of speaking, and this cultural heritage that's within our words that is linked to so much of Suffolk life, agricultural life, farming life. It's very vast and very broad, and that is why I have heard from so many varieties of outlets of people who need either help or would like to be taught how to do things in a certain way that others do not have in their toolkit. So I feel very proud of the various works out there, whether it's to do with film and TV and books, magazines, museums, universities, you name it, archaeology, the lot. I feel very proud that I've been able to represent the Suffolk people of now who still talk like me, and also those that have gone before that made our language and our dialect and our wonderful accent the treasure that it is to this day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon. You mind how you go and take care. Bye for now. Bye.